Hello, literature lovers. Welcome to LITTWIT CLUB. Hope you all are doing great. And today we will continue our mock test series on SLST 2025. The very first question for today is Wordsworth's Lucy poems are unified by. Means, what is the main or common theme in all Lucy poems? Whether it is epic storytelling, political criticism, theme of love, loss, and nature, or comic relief. So it is themes of love, loss, and nature. Second question is the original title of the poem, The Darkling Thrush, was by the 20th century's deathbed, loss and anguish, poem of the past, yeah, all of above. So it is basically the by the century's deathbed. What induces the drowsy numbness in kids or to a nightingale? Excessive enjoyment of birds' song, envy of birds' happiness, the drought of hemlock, a ship of wine. सो किस वजह से नमनेस हुआ है तो बेसिकली वो हुआ है एक्सेसिव एंजॉयमेंट ऑफ बर्ड सॉन्ग डेथ थॉट्स आर मेटाफोराइज्ड एज winged seeds sapless foliage withered leaves unextinguished hearth so the answer is withered leaves it's all against the rules what is the rules referred to Galsworthy's justice the rules of obeying the boss in the office to entertain a personal business in the office, rules of attending the office in time, or none of above. So it means to entertain a personal business in the office. Which forest did the Sally recall as a metaphor of the lyre of the ode to west wind? Whether it is forest of Arden, forest of Arno, forest of Vallambrosa, or Widsower forest. So it is forest of Vallambrosa. In the description of Great Norfolk Mason, there is a running contrast between the uprightness and natural dignity of the housekeeper and the foolish vulgarity of the wealthy house owner, the real beauty of Great Norfolk House and the artificial beauty of the house, the old appearance of the Norfolk House and the new look of the house, or none of above. So the answer is the uprightness of and natural dignity of the housekeeper and the foolish vulgarity of the wealthy house owner. What is meant by chorus hymeneal in To a Skylark? So whether it is songs of marriage, songs of war, songs of sufferings, songs of victory. So it is songs of marriage. What is the plural form of bourgeois? देखो bourgeois का प्लूरल भी bourgeois हो सकता है और ये वाली स्पेलिंग भी हो जाती है. सो दोनों ही ऑप्शन करेक्ट हो सकते हैं. Put appropriate preposition in the blank. Let us partake dash some food. So whether it is to, at, of or in. So it is of. ओके नाउ एंड तब हम लगाते हैं जब किसी एक्टिविटी की बात होती है अगर जब हमको फूड के साथ पार्ट एक को लगाना होता है तो हम ऑफ लगाते हैं श्योरली यू रिपेंट ऑफ योर कंडक्ट द इंटेरोगेटिव फॉर्म ऑफ द सेंटेंस विल बी आर यू रिपेंट फॉर योर कंडक्ट डू यू नॉट रिपेंट फॉर योर कंडक्ट आर यू रिपेंट ऑफ योर कंडक्ट और नन ऑफ दीज so the interrogative form of the sentence will be do you not repent of your conduct. The English fire in I Travelled Among Untrodden Men symbolizes passion, destruction, domestic warmth and tradition, class division. So it symbolizes domestic warmth and tradition. The thrush mentioned in the Darkling Thrush can be described as huge in size, aged, frail, gaunt, and small, attractive to look at, decorated with multicolored plum. So it is aged, frail, gaunt, and small. What constitutes the subplot in the play She Stoops to Conquer? The love affair of Hastings and Miss Neville, Tony's drinking in the alehouse. There is no subplot, or Mrs. Hardcastle's suffering in the hands of Tony. So it is the subplot is there between Hastings and Miss Neville. This is a better weapon than a revolver. The remark in the arms and the man is made by Rena, Sergius, Bluntschli the man, or Catherine. So the remark is made by Bluntschli, जिसको हम the man भी जानते हैं स्टार्टिंग में. It is one of the most lovely sights in the world. What is the lovely sight referred to in the Lotus Eater? So the night sky at Capri, the far Galione in full moon night, the scenic beauty of Capri before the sunset, the church mass in the evening. So it is the scenic beauty of Capri before the sunset. She had one relaxation. What was the relaxation of Mrs. Thorolo? On Sunday evenings, she would roam about freely neighboring areas riding on her cycle. On Sunday afternoon, Mrs. Thorolo in the kitchen read the newspapers which she had collected from her employer's house. On Sunday afternoons, Mrs. Thorolo in the kitchen cooked delicious foods as she had no time at her disposal on weekdays. Yeah, none of above. So on Sunday afternoons, Mrs. Thorolo in the kitchen read the newspapers. To be a successful writer, one must write impartially, intimately, intricately, interestingly. So, according to L.A. Hill, one must write interestingly. Those innocents would do her no harm. Who are these two innocents in the dream children? Lamb and his grandmother failed. Two children, Charles Lamb and John Lamb. Two children who participated in Field's funeral, or the ghost of two murdered children, as related in the Ballad of Children in the Wood. So it is about the ghosts of two murdered children. What does the poet request the skylark in the last stanza of the poem to a skylark? To land near him to eat, to teach him half of its gladness, to come back into sight, to continue its song for a very long time. So he wants the skylark to teach him half of its gladness. Name the flower found in the second stanza of the poem to autumn. So it is whether it is poppy, jasmine, rose, or violet. So it is poppies. Who is or are the ox in the story the ox? So the ox में किसे हम या किन लोगों को हम ox कह रहे होते हैं? Whether it is Mrs. Thorolo, Mr. Thorolo, an animal of burden, the sons of Mrs. Thorolo. So it is Mrs. Thorolo. To which literary genre does she stoops to conquer belong? Whether it is sentimental comedy, comedy of love, anti-sentimental comedy, or farce. सो बेसिकली इट इज एन एंटी सेंटिमेंटल कॉमेडी. ठीक है, वो सेंटिमेंटल कॉमेडी के सभी कह लो कि एक तरीके से स्ट्रक्चर को फॉलो करता है, बट वो एक एंटी सेंटिमेंटल कॉमेडी है. द प्रीडोमिनेटिंग टोन ऑफ कीट्स इन ओड टू अ नाइटिंगेल इज वन ऑफ सेल्फ क्रिटिसिज्म, सेल्फ पिटी, सेल्फ स्क्रूटिनी और जुबिलेशन. सो इट इज सेल्फ पिटी. द वर्ड टू विच the relative pronouns refers to is called antecedent, precedent, reference or anecdote. So it is antecedent. Antecedent क्या होता है? Antecedent is a noun or pronoun that comes before a relative pronoun in a sentence, and that pronoun refers back to, like इसमें example देख लो कि the man who is singing is my uncle. So now यहाँ पे जो who है वही यहाँ पे the man को ही refer कर रहा है ना, the man who is, जो कि, so वो antecedent का काम कर रहा है. Fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition. So he was acquitted all the charges framed against him. Acquitted from, acquitted against, acquitted of, with. So he was acquitted of. The film, which is made, I think, to propagate patriotism, is about a migrated man whose wife is a spy. नाउ इसमें पूछ रहा है कि कितने क्लॉजेस हैं, इसमें मेन क्लॉजेस कितने हैं. ओके, सो नाउ इफ यू नो कि क्लॉजेस को हम कैसे पहचानते हैं, तो वो जितने वर्ब्स रहते हैं सेंटेंस में उतने क्लॉज रहेंगे. क्लॉजेस को हम पहचानते हैं बेसिकली उसके वर्ब्स से. सो यहाँ पे देख लो, इज मेड, आई थिंक, इज अबाउट, वाइफ इज अ स्पाई. सो यहाँ पे हम चार क्लॉजेस देख पा रहे हैं. नाउ चार मेन क्लॉजेस नहीं हो सकते हैं, पांच मेन क्लॉजेस नहीं हो सकते, टू मेन क्लॉजेस नहीं है, ये फोर, a complex sentence having four main clauses in total. She is always boasting dash her family pedigree, whether boasting for, boasting with, boasting by, or boasting of. So she always boasting of. We must get the house repaired before the rains set in. The sentence is a good example of adverbial clause of purpose, adverbial clause of clause, adverbial clause of contrast और adverbial clause of time. So before लगा हुआ है तो ये कहीं ना कहीं time को denote कर रहा है. So adverbial clause of time. Shut the door and leave. The passive form of the sentence will be let the door shut and you are ordered to leave. Let the door be shutted and you are ordered to leave. Let the door be shut and you be left. Let the door shut and you are ordered to leave. So the answer is let the door be shut and you are ordered to leave. So a gentle reminder for you all once again from 21st of August our LT grade batch will be starting. Okay, there we will discuss syllabus via YouTube videos. There will be free mock test on our Telegram channel. Marathon quiz will be also there, and we also cover through quiz grammar and literature. And we humbly request you to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. मिलते हैं next video में.